Hello Eurovoxxers, well happy new year. It's finally January 2023 and we're getting into the swing of the Eurovision season. The national selections are coming thick and fast and we already have the 6 songs that are going to compete in Eurosong 2023 to compete to represent Ireland in Eurovision in Liverpool in May. So the Eurovision Late Special will happen on the 3rd of May. We have the 6 songs that have been released, one of which is by former Sex Pistols frontman Johnny Lydon, aka Johnny Rotten, who with his new band Public Image Limited have submitted a song called Hawaii. So we're told that this song is a love letter to John Lydon's wife of nearly 5 decades. So she is actually living with Alzheimer's at the moment, and it is described as a pensive, personal yet universal love song that will resonate with many. And the song sees John reflecting on one of their happiest moments together in Hawaii. So obviously Johnny Rotten, John Lydon, is British, but he has a connection to Ireland through both of his parents who were both born in Ireland. So I guess it makes sense that he would submit his song. It's probably the highest profile artist we've had submit a song for Eurosong since it has returned last year and in the previous editions we've seen. So let's give it a listen. Okay, so it's definitely towards the soft rock part of the genre, not the hard rock that we might have expected from a Sex Pistols type of song. His voice sounds pretty good. Very gritty and gruff. It's kind of hippie-ish. You know, it reminds me of something that you would hear at a music festival. You know, where you go to one of the random smaller stages and you hear this band playing a very hippie song that you've never kind of heard the genre before, and you just kind of relax and get involved in it. Aloha, Hawaii. Aloha, Hawaii. Okay, that's a bit on the nose. It is very chilled. It is very mellow. I don't know if it's definitely not a typical Eurovision song. I don't think this type of song has ever been tested on the Eurovision stage. Okay. Yeah, very mellow, but I like that drum in the background. That kind of gives it a bit of a swell of energy. Hawaii. Remember me. Okay. Well, that's quite moving actually. So he's written this for his wife who has Alzheimer's disease affecting her memory. And he sings about this time and says to her, remember me, I'll remember you in Hawaii. That's quite touching when you know the backstory. It's really difficult to imagine this on the Eurovision stage. How would it look? It's definitely an atypical choice. Is this the song that would get Ireland back in the grand final? I don't know. I think it's quite niche. Wow. It's quite repetitive actually. Hawaii. Okay. There's not much of a journey to the song. It's all kind of on the one level. It's actually even hard to tell what is the verse, what is the chorus. Remember me, Hawaii. Yeah. Trying to remain unbiased. It's definitely not my genre of music. Like I said, I would enjoy this at a music festival just to like listen and chill for a moment of quiet. But for Eurovision, this is definitely different. Hawaii. Okay, and that's it. Okay, well, what can I say? Okay, let's talk about the good things. So the theme of the song, the fact that he's singing this to his wife who is experiencing Alzheimer's disease at the moment, has her memory affected obviously by that. And he's having this moment of reliving a time they had in Hawaii. asking her to remember him and remember that moment. That's a really beautiful and touching sentiment to put in a song. However, musically, it's not setting my world alight. The lyrics are quite repetitive, the tune is quite repetitive, but I do see the merit in the very calming, chill vibe. It can actually, like, the rhythm of the song is very like waves, you know? It's like waves crashing. So I can see how it's kind of evoking the spirit of being on the island in Hawaii and how relaxed that can be. I have a feeling, I don't want to be cynical, but Eurovision fans are pretty cynical when it comes to it. I have a feeling that the Irish broadcaster RTE may have included this song because of the name that was attached to it rather than the merit of the song. Because we have seen all over the news that Johnny Rotten, both in Ireland, UK, and probably further afield, I actually saw it was on CNN, that Johnny Rotten of the Sex Pistols wants to represent Ireland in Eurovision and is in the shortlist. So that's the kind of PR that is very useful to a broadcaster, I would say, who is trying to promote a song contest, a competition and a final. Also, we know that Ireland has had trouble attracting people with history in the recording industry. So perhaps this is kind of showing a way that, okay, a frontman from a legendary band like the Sex Pistols in his new format with Public Image Limited with his song Hawaii, does it give some kind of credibility or status to the competition or to the offer of representing Ireland in Eurovision and going through RTE's selection process? I don't know. I don't want to be too cynical, but I think that's what it is. I don't think this is what I want to see Ireland sending to Eurovision. It would be so risky. I think a lot of people wouldn't get it. There would be some people who would really get it, and the people who do get it will really get it and really feel it and love it, I think. But is that enough people and enough appreciation to get us back in the final, which is really where we want to be? I don't know. But all I can say is I'm looking forward to seeing Johnny Rotten and his new band, Public Image Limited, on the Late Late Show Eurosong special on February 3rd. Let's hope it's a good show. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.